Hello, and welcome back to my channel, Jungle Queen TV. Today we have a special guest, my girl, Dee Dee, aka Dominique.
Hey y'all.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. Well, you know I got one question, right?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Can I get in your business?
Yes, you can. All up in it.
Good. Let's go ahead and get up in it, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. So let the people know, who is Dominique?
I am Dominique Douglas. I'm 27 years old. I'm a mother of an 8-month-old baby. Straight out of Waco. Went to La Vega High School. This is my girl from 15 years.
Yes.
And I'm blessed. That's all I really can say. I'm just blessed.
Amen.
Everything is just rolling, going, and we're going to roll with it.
Okay, rolling with the punches. That's what we do right here, okay? So, what is your educational background?
I am a pharmacy technician. I went to TSTC for a year and a half to get my pharmacy technician certificate. I took my test with the state board, passed, and I have been in my position for 5 years now. I have worked with CVS, and now I'm at Drug Emporium, where you now have my candles.
And we gonna talk about it. You already know. We pulled up to Drug Emporium. That's where we are. Just to let you know, okay? So if you need those candles, okay, I'm gonna be quiet. We're gonna get into it. So why did you decide to do something other than your 9 to 5?
Honestly, whenever I was pregnant, just having the struggle of working, trying to work full time, being pregnant, and having to deal with that. Of course, jobs don't want to have you as a liability while you're pregnant. So they cut you back on hours. They cut into my money.
Right.
And I love my money. I like to be able to go and buy what I want to buy when I want it.
Okay.
So I had to start up something. Going on maternity leave. Everybody is not blessed with paid maternity leave. I was not. So sitting at home for 2 months with a new baby.
Yeah.
Postpartum is real.
Talk about it.
So I had to find some kind of hustle to bring in some kind of money, and lo and behold, Sense of Royalty was born.
Okay. So it sounds like you had to find yourself, refine yourself, or recreate yourself after, or while you were pregnant, after you were pregnant.
Having a baby, being pregnant, it opens up a whole different mindset to you. I want to say it awoken the real hustle in me, because it's not just me wanting to do it for myself anymore. I got a little one that I have to do for now. So it was by any means necessary. I had to do it for him.
I know that's right. Get it out the mud. Okay. So let's go ahead and talk about life changing, since we're touching bases on that now.
Yes.
So how does it feel, and what changes are you going through to be a new mother? You have a new business, and not only that, you are engaged.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're going to be a new wife. So you have a lot of life-changing, scenarios going on in your life. So how does it feel, and what is it that you're going through to get through that?
It's hard to put in words. It really is, because everything hit all at one time. I didn't. If you would have told me a year ago when I was 6 months pregnant that I would have been starting up a business, having my stuff in a store, I would have told you, who are you talking about? Not because I was to the point to where I'm losing my hair. I was stressing. I was worried. I was worried about financially where we were gonna be able to make it. If my fiance is sitting here taking on the full load, I gotta be able to help him.
Right.
And I can't right now. But hey, I roll with the punches. We came with it, and he has been the biggest help to me as well. He has helped me pick out my scents, the manly scents. Yes, he had a hand in that
already.
And just doing everything all together he's my partner.
Right.
He is.
And what does a partner look like in 2020 for you guys to be pushing each other in the right direction and supporting each other? Because you don't get that often. Sometimes there's one person who doesn't understand what the other person is trying to do.
Right.
And they don't get the bigger picture. So How does that feel?
And don't get me wrong, we are very both opinionated. So he wanted to roll with it a certain way. I wanted to roll with it a certain way. We would bump heads every now and then, but at the end of the day, we knew what we were trying to accomplish, and we finally put our focus together in the best way. He actually came up with the molten glitter in the candles. By accident.
By accident?
By accident.
How you come up with that by accident?
Because I left him in a room by himself, and he went to fiddling with stuff. Next thing you know, he done dumped some glitter in the candle, and
it was pretty.
And it was pretty.
See, that's how things work. You never know how God is going to say, here, this is what, you need a little extra,
And he gave me that,
And she rolled with it,
yes.
you know. So now, I asked everybody this question because I love to motivate our viewers here. So what is your favorite motivational quote?
This too shall pass.
A very good one. This too shall pass. Why is that one of your favorite quotes?
Both of my grandmas have always had turbulence and trials and tribulations, and they've always instilled that in me. No matter what barrier you come to, no matter what obstacle, no matter what, you will get through it. You just have to push. It's only a momentary thing. You got to keep going.
Just keep going. And I know where she's coming from with that because we didn't know. We've been cool for so long, y'all. And we just found out, like, in February that we're related. We are kinfolk. If you know how Waco goes, you should already know how that is. But, yes, we have the same... We're going to put a couple greats on that. Great-grandmothers. And,
the same great-grandma or something like that.
Something like that. But the thing is, that has been instilled in me, too. To just, this too shall pass. It's not going to always be there. At the end of, when you have that storm, what comes after that? The rainbow. So it's not going to always be you're not going to always be in the same situation. And if you keep faith, and keep your eye on what it is that your heart is telling you to do, you're going to get there no matter what if you just keep pushing.
Yes.
This too shall pass.
Yes, it will.
All right. So now I want to go ahead and get into products.
Okay.
So that everyone knows exactly what it is that you have going on. What products do you have to offer to the community?
Of course, I have my candles. Right now, they're in the 8-ounce sizes. I am soon to be putting out my 16 ounces.
Okay.
I also have wax melts, which I just put out on Friday.
Girl, okay, first of all, them wax melts, no, I haven't smelt them, but I've seen them. So for decoration, she definitely gets a 10.
Okay.
Gets a 10 for decoration purposes because royalty, you already know I'm all about royalty, honey.
You gotta have your crown.
And fix it.
Yeah.
Make sure you continue to fix it, okay?
And then fix others. Don't fix just yourself.
Fix your sister's crown. No, but beautiful, beautiful. So how did you come up with that? That was real creative.
The wax melts or the name?
Well, I'm talking about, of course, the names, but we're going to get into that. I'm talking about the wax melts and the shape and things of that nature.
That was actually hard.
Really?
I could not find, I said I was very determined to find a mold that would go with my theme. I thought about doing the fleur-de-lis or doing something that makes you think of a symbol of royalty. And finally, after months and months of searching, I found my crowns.
Wow. But you heard that, right? I'm big on this. She researched for how long?
Months.
So she didn't just say, okay, this week I'm going to go ahead and search. And if I don't find it, I'm going to give up.
You can't do that. Can't do that.
Please don't do that, my sisters and my brothers. Don't do that because you never know how long it is that you're going to have to search. And you never know the reward that you're going to get in return for putting in the work. Sometimes you just got to put in the work.
And that's a lot of work.
Don't be afraid of it, though.
Nothing comes easy if you don't work for it.
So make sure You got it, and it's yours, and you did what you have to do for it, and you're not looking over your shoulder worried about if somebody's gonna come and take it or if it's not gonna happen.
That's
Okay, so let's go into scents since we touched bases on that. How did you come up with the scents, the smells, the names, and what are the most popular sellers?
Honestly, okay, so for the names, I did not come up with the names until after I chose the scents. And that was a lot of trial and error. A lot of the vendors that I use, you can't just go all the way to Milwaukee and walk in their warehouse and just smell what you want to. No, I'm just ordering just by the description, and once I get it, if I smell it and I like it, I'm adding it. If it's not what I like, it's not getting added. I've had a few duds, a few of them that smelled good in the bottle, but once you make that candle, it But hey, trial and error.
Trial and error. Well, don't be afraid of trial and error. Well, what are your most popular?
Oh, Perfect Princess is a lot of the ladies' favorite fragrance. The men love Ebony Prince, which is similar to Black Ice, but it has that fruity undertone to where women still love it. Reggie helped with that one.
That's good.
Also, Cocoa Butter and Cashmere. That is Night with the King. That is
yes. Night with the King. Where are you at, King? Okay, keep going. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It smells just like what you think. It is literally a black king in a bottle. And once you melt it, and it's just
a black king in a bottle.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl.
With a matching room spray to go with it.
Just saying. I think I'm gonna have to go and give me a king in a bottle. See, that's
okay. Ladies, don't be mad at me when your man come home and he smells nothing but manly in the house. I done got in trouble a few times.
What?
That I didn't warn them that the candle smelled that much like a man, and I got a few ladies in trouble. I'm sorry. But hey, at least you know you love it.
Okay, so you might have to go ahead and put warning labels. She needs to put some warning labels on there so y'all know for sure. Don't get your head knocked off now. Okay?
Look, don't come for me.
I'm just kidding. Here at Jungle Queen TV, we definitely do not condone violence, but we're smart and we know what could happen. So, ladies, okay, please let them know it's just a candle.
It's just a candle.
It's just a candle. Guys,
it's just a candle.
It's just a candle, okay? It's just a candle. So, how do you begin to choose your scent names?
It depends on the notes that the scent is giving me. It's always a different level whenever it comes to fragrances and the candles. What you first smell, what's the lingering smell, and what's that after note. Yes, ma'am. Let me learn you something.
Yes, learn me, because baby.
It's more to it than just smelling a candle straight off the shelf. It is. That's that first note that you get, but whenever you actually melt it and you start getting those different scent notes, that's what blends and makes that harmony. So I had to find a name that would put all of those notes cohesively together.
She does very well. I mean, back to this king in a bottle. It was king in a bottle, right?
Night with the King.
Night with the King.
But it's all right.
Okay.
It is a king
in a bottle. Okay. Well, are any of your products all natural? Because I know before we had spoke, I had asked you that, and you were like, you're gonna move towards that, but you wasn't sure. So, like, are any of your products all natural?
Yes. Honestly, all of my products are all natural now. Starting back in February, I was using paraffin wax, which does really good as far as candles go to throw the scent, but that gives you that black burn, that soot, that smoke, that residue on your ceiling that nobody wants. Plus, you're breathing all those burnt chemicals, and you don't want that.
Yeah.
So I've transitioned to soy candles now, with no additives, no boosters for the scent, no nothing like that. The only thing that is added to it is the pigment and the dye. That's it. And that's natural as well.
Amen. Because we real big on natural stuff here. We're trying to change the culture, and let everybody know what we have going on. Not only that, black businesses, but just changing things within our body, being more healthy with our mind, body, and our spirit. So, inhaling natural,
Yes.
natural scents. We're all about that. So, ladies, go stock up, okay? Now, do you have any products or items that you're aiming to add to your list?
I'm actually wanting to touch back bases with my incense.
Mm-hmm.
My first trial, they did not go so well, so I did not advertise them as much as I do my candles and now my wax melts and room sprays. But I do want to make the overall experience as far as home decor, home ambiance, feng shui, as the Asians say it. So I try to make all around home products that you can use for anything. And not everybody loves candles. Not everybody likes room sprays and incense, but I'm willing to provide all products that anyone can come and want.
A wide variety.
Yes.
I like that because I like choices.
Yes.
I do. I like choices.
We all.
We do, especially as ladies.
If
you don't give us a choice now, we got a problem. I need a choice.
We don't like no's.
Don't tell me no, and don't tell me what to do. Give me an option.
Can we teach my 8-month-old that? Is it too early?
It may be. I think it just may be. I don't think I'm gonna try.
He already telling me no at 8 months.
You on your own with that one. I'm sorry.
I gotta teach him. Gotta break him.
So let me see. Like what? When it comes to your products, how do you create? How do you get into a space where you're able to jot things down, or you're able to like, hey, that's that. Do you go into a space, or do you create a space, or does it just happen?
A lot of the times, if I'm already mentally there, if you ask Reggie, I'm always there. I live, eat, sleep, breathe candles all day long. You can call me talking in my sleep about my candles.
Oh my God.
So, a lot of the times I wait until my baby's at least asleep. That's whenever parents usually have their alone time anyway, is once the kids go to bed.
Okay.
No matter what time that is. It can be up until 3-4 o'clock in the morning and I'm still in my space. But it's at home, in my kitchen, and that's where I feel most creative, most at peace, to be able to let my juices flow and get all that creativity going.
Yeah.
And being able to try different things, mix and match, and take down my notes and everything. Plus, that's whenever me and my fiance have that time to really get together and bond and give feedback and all of that. So that's the best time for us to do it together.
Amen. And I love to hear that. Just to be able to create that own space in your home, you should be able to have a place in your home that you're able to just flow freely with anything that you have. Create that space. If you don't have it, create it. It's very much so needed.
Yes, it is.
All right, so now I want to talk about Scents of Royalty. So how did you choose your business name?
It's actually a play on words. It's sense, like you sense things, like your 5 senses. I wanted people to have that experience with my products, with the name, with the feeling, with the smells. It's going to give you that sense of being in the palace. Your house is your palace, your sanctuary. So why not light it up?
Right.
Those royal scents. Yeah.
Light me up. I like that. Okay, so can you tell us, how does it feel to have your candles, your product from Scents of Royalty in a store, drug emporium that is?
It's a blessing. Everything that has been happening with Sense of Royalty has slowly, uh, actually kind of snowballed. Whenever I started off with the For the Love of Business with Candace, it was, I took my idea, I knew what I wanted to do, and I ran with it. I wasn't prepared. I didn't know everything that I needed to do. I was still researching, coming from a background of no entrepreneurs in my family. I'm literally starting from scratch, nothing, taught myself. But Candace has been a big blessing to me as far as starting off and trying to get ahead of that curve before I snowballed too much.
Right.
But having my product in the store, it was actually a fluke. I went and I asked the store manager if they put small businesses in their store, and he was like, yeah. Like, that's a dumb question. I was like, okay, well, I make candles. I got my own line. What about putting my candles in the store? And he's been a big help to me. He's helped me get my business on track as far as my target, changing up my look and doing things like that. And you never know who is going to be there to support you. All you have to do is ask. And it was me just asking that question.
And you got so much information, right?
I did. And a wonderful opportunity.
Ooh, look at that. What they say? They used to say, closed mouth don't get fed.
Okay? You don't ask, it won't be given.
That part. So, guess what? You may be like me. I'm a little shy. You know, I don't like to put myself out there. I don't really too much. Believe it or not, guys, if you don't speak to me first, I probably won't speak first. And if I do, I'm in a great mood. Not saying that I'm mean or anything, but normally people have to talk to me first. So I'm learning as an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Speak first.
Yes.
And you never know what you're going to get back.
Right.
So what are your goals, being that you have these opportunities now, bigger opportunities, more people are seeing your candles and you have more traffic and more footwork. So what are your plans for Sense of Royalty?
Honestly, I really want to be able to have the opportunity to have my candles in all 10 locations of Drug Emporium.
Ooh, okay.
I'm going to go through a 6-month trial. We are already, that's been since May. We're in June, almost in July. So give it till November and see where my numbers are. Right now, I'm getting ready to do my 3rd shipment. As you can see earlier, my candles are a little scared.
Right.
From my 2nd shipment. And I was blown away by how much support I was getting from people. When we had the Juneteenth event this past Friday, or the Friday before last, when I told them the name of my product, and they said, "Oh, you're the lady at Drug Emporium." I'm like, okay, yes, you heard of me.
Yes.
Now come by, come see. You see product here, I'm getting ready to put in the store. There are products at Drug Emporium that I'm just doing for right now, but I'm slowly bringing out other ones on my business site on Facebook to see how they do. Give them that trial and error before I bring them into the store to do citywide, almost nationwide, because the 10 stores is great. That's all across the South, from anywhere from Arkansas to Louisiana to Texas to Mississippi. I'm trying to get there.
And by all means, you will get there. What you just say?
You will see me.
Okay.
You will.
You will see Sense of Royalty in a store near you, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. How long have you been in business?
For the Love of Business was my first debut, and that was in February. I got my candles in Drug Emporium by May, before Mother's Day. And I've had 2 other events since then, including the Juneteenth event. And we're in June.
Just in June.
And I've got my product in the store. And I'm also hitting up my other sisters as well to come to Drug Emporium. When you get a blessing, you got to share that blessing. You can't just take it and just get all that piece of that pie and just keep it all to yourself. Share. It's big enough. Everybody can have some pie.
We all can eat, okay?
Oh.
I always say, pay it forward.
Got to.
If somebody gave you an opportunity or gave you some information, guess what? Give it to somebody else because somebody else needed it just like you did.
Yes.
So I love to hear everybody's opinion and what they would say to somebody else when it comes to business. So what would you say to someone who doesn't believe that they can grow quicker than expected?
There's no can't. There's no don't. You can't do that. Period. If God puts you in that position, He's gonna take you regardless. You can fight him all you want to. Because I said the same thing. There is no way that I'm going to be able to start up a new business, having a new baby, having a fiance, having to deal with everything, especially COVID, hit us all unexpectedly. And I'm still able to put out my product. Don't take no for an answer. You don't have to. There's a way around, through, under, above,
and over.
Find a way. You will get there as long as you push yourself to do it.
And believe in you.
That's